phrase from my big brother, Pastor Mac Devon Knight. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. To the angel of this house, Pastor Boyd, we thank God for you. 15 years ago, they had a revival in Folkston, Georgia. And my middle brother told me, "You always ride by the church, but you never stop." He said, "They got this preacher coming tonight, and you need to be there." So I was there that night, sat on the first row, and Bishop Kenny Knight preached my soul free. And I thank God for you. They told me that, you know, when you get saved, you don't keep that feeling long. You know, it leave you after a while. Well, 15 years later, me and Jesus, we still kicking. I'm sorry, some of my vernacular and some of my language don't necessarily fit the church sometimes. God called me straight out the club. And the way that they lead this worship, I'm like Boosie right now. I'm loose. And I just wanna give a huge sign and signal of affection to my sister, Minister Andrie Phillips. Bible scholars, there was a time where God was not satisfied with the praise of man. Right. So he told David, "Listen, you give me 24-hour worship and I'll make sure that Israel doesn't lose a battle." So David went out and he found Zadoks. And Zadoks, they were people, they weren't even there to minister to people. David set aside 24-hour worship so that he could have people usher in the presence of God. And I thank you for your Zadok anointing. Can everybody just breathe in real quick? Can everybody breathe out real quick? One more time, breathe in. Breathe out. Now when you breathe in, that's what God gives you. But when you breathe out, that's what you give God. So when the songwriter says, "Let everything that hath breath praise ye the Lord." Now, praise is when you invite God to where you are. Now, worship is when God invites you to where he is. Praise is when you invite God to where you're at. Worship is when God invites you to where he is. And as we shift to "O Come Emmanuel," in the Hebrew, we call it "God with us." That's translation. And then you have transliteration. I wish I could preach like the night ones. But I learned how to stay in my lane. And the transliteration, Miss Mosley, is "in God, man." All right. Emmanuel, God with us, is translation. But "il" means in. Man means man. And "el" means God. Meaning right here, God is in man. So after we get through "O Come Emmanuel," they will sing "His mercy endureth forever." Quick story, these two guys, one was real polished and real sharp. They were both interviewing for this executive job. And one gentleman he started off telling the other one about his story, how he was in and out of prison, how he didn't graduate from college. Now the one that was sharp cut him off. He said, well, listen, I know the mayor. I know city council. Y'all know how people do. They start name dropping. Well, I know this person and I know that person. And now the gentleman that wasn't as polished, who had been in and out of jail, in and out of prison, who wasn't dressed as sharp, he wasn't amazed at this other gentleman who was competing for the same job. So the gentleman who was polished said, you didn't hear what I said? I know the mayor, I know the city council, I know this, I know that. He said, no, I'm not impressed. Because I know the owner.
Come on.
I already have the job. This is just preliminary. So when Satan tries to bring up your sins, you just say, listen, I don't have to pay the penalty because I know the owner. When you know that God is here with you and his mercy endures forever, I don't have to worry about praying because my spirit brings me to where God is. Is there anybody in here? If you ain't too mean, if you ain't too caught up in your flesh, if you would just open up your mouth and give your God some praise. That's too easy. We understand that God says you can praise him with the minstrel, which is through the keyboard. You can praise him with the cymbals and the drums. But there comes a time where perfected praise comes out of your mouth. I dare somebody to open